Whatsoever your hands find to do, do it with all of your might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave where you go. And I'm quite certain that everyone in this cemetery, or almost every single person who has died and have passed on before us, would have had one great regret. Their greatest regret would have been them not capitalizing or utilizing that which they had within them. But the Bible says, in the grave where you go, there is no more work, there is no more device, there is no more knowledge, or there is no more wisdom. And with that being said, it means that everything that we do have within us, it's for right here. We are sent forth to be trees. We are sent forth to be producers of something so that the world could consume by reason of that. Now imagine my life and the way that I stand before you this day. I stand with great clarity and with great conviction to tell you that whatsoever you do have within you, you ought to give it your best. You ought to live your life day by day as though it was your last, as though it would have been your very last. Now consider this your life, and whatever I do have on the inside is considered to be substance. Now, we don't hang this out on the line, this piece of cloth, when it's wet. We have to dry it, or get it at least to the driest point that we could get it to before we hang it out. Many of us are willing to go in the grave full of substance, full of our dreams, full of our gifts, full of our passions, full of our pursuits. Not too long ago, I would have been that person as well, before I was reached by one person. I had all my substance, all my affluence, all my influence that I could have influenced the world, that I could have impacted the world with, and all by reason of such something that was taken away from me that I wish that I would have had. It wasn't there. I was willing to walk into death, but someone reached me. That person put me in a corner and she asked me, what is it that you so desire in this life? I said, it doesn't matter. As long as I was not getting what I wanted at that point in time, I just was willing to give up everything. And I might be speaking to you today. Somebody behind this screen, I might be speaking to you, because there are many folks out there who are wanting to give up every single thing, all because of them not attaining to anything that went by. But what's to come, as I was told, your greatest is yet to come. You have too much on the inside of you that you should just give up. Life could take us at any point in time. Death could call us at any point in time, and we can just stroll in. And we are going to stroll in full of our substance. But there was a servant in Matthew 25. His master gave him 1 talent, and the Bible says he dug the earth and he buried it. Are you burying your talent? Are you burying your gifts? Are you burying your dreams? Are you burying your pursuits? Are you burying every single thing within you that we do with the earth? Everything that is dead and refused, everything that no longer sees it, that everything that ceases to exist, that no longer has any life, that's what we do bury. And if you're burying your dreams, it means that you're saying to your dreams, go on, be dead, stay dead, and never resurrect. But today, I pray that this might be the voice of your resurrection to let you know that whatever you do have on the inside, it's precious, it's priceless. It took one person to reach me at the state in which I was in at, and I'm praying that today I can reach just but one person to let you know that whatever you do have, it's priceless. Your talent. I'm speaking to a great lawyer. I'm speaking to a great doctor. I'm speaking to a great pilot. I'm speaking to a great actor. I'm speaking to a great writer. I'm speaking to a great speaker. I'm speaking to someone great. Yes, you, the person behind this screen, you are great. In whatever you put your mind to do, in whatever you are naturally good and inclined at, you can succeed in everything. Because the Bible says when the master gave them gifts, he gave them as according to their several ability. So whatever you do have, your skill set and your mindset, it's already your several ability. Everything that you so do need to succeed in this life has been placed in you. But it requires the mindset to get up day by day. I had to build calluses on my mind recently to start believing what I do have is greater than what people do see of me and what they do say of me, because I am going hard day by day. I am not going to walk out of this life cool, calm, and collected. I'm going to crawl out. I'm going to give my every single substance. I'm going to be wrung dry. I'm going to leave my legacy here, because on my tombstone, you're not going to see loving father, loving son. You're not going to see John Doe, Jane Doe, sunrise, sunset, and that's it. I would have had to lay down my legacy day by day, and I'm coming hard. And I urge you to do the very same, to lay down your legacy day by day and keep going, keep fighting, keep going at whatever you are naturally called to do. You should already know. Enough with who is not on your side. Enough with motivation not coming. Your inspiration must come from the Most High and from within your own self. I was willing to give every single thing. Mark Twain said, the two most important days of a man's life are the day in which he's born and the day he finds out why. Do you know the reason why you have been created? You are one of a kind. You are the only survivor out of 9,000 sperm. It means you are one of a kind, and whatever you do have, it is one of a kind. You can touch the world in such a way that it's unimaginable to you. The Bible says your gifts shall make room for you. Whatever skill set that you do have, the right folks are going to be willing to pay the right price just to hear you give your wisdom, just to see you write, just to see you act, just to hear you speak, just to see that you do whatever you're naturally good at. You can be the best videographer, you can be the best photographer. I'm speaking to the best version of you right now that you need to be at, but you need to get up day by day, and don't go back into the grave with whatever you do have. Don't go back with your substance. Don't hang yourself up, because the Bible says the one who gave back his master his one talent, he said, you wicked and you're slothful. He said you should have put it to use so that when I came, I would have gotten more. Your gifts shall make room for you, and they shall bring you before great men. So I stand today quite convicted and rather confident that someone reached me, and I'm thankful for that person to reach me. I was saying, get away. I didn't want to hear anything. I was praying to die. I was dwindling away in my depression. I was dwindling away in my anxiety. And every morning I would wake up and I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm still alive. And life was saying, my dreams were calling me. They were saying, come on, Cass, you can do it. Come on, catch me if you can. You need to catch up with me. And I didn't want to. But that which was spoken into me, it took root at some point in time. And the Father himself, he brought an increase. And this is the reason why I stand and I speak with so much compassion and clarity day by day. It's because of it took one person to reach me, and now I see the true value within myself, that I'm not going to go back here as many people with regret saying, if I had more time. I'm going to utilize my every single time. You should utilize every single day, every single moment, every single breath, every single minute that you do have to being a better version of yourself. We have 52 weeks or 53 weeks in a year. Many times we work almost every single week, week in, week out. And you know what? We hardly take any time off for ourselves. But when we come to our own dreams and our visions and our skill sets, we just basically, we shun it all away. Our jobs are not going to make room for us. We were not placed here to be mules working from 9 to 5 or from 8 to 4. We were born to leave a legacy. So I ask you today, do you know the reason why you have been created? Before you leave, find your why, stick within your why, and get to it. Do not go back here with every single thing that you were placed here to leave. So don't die before you live. My name is Nodrick Hines from Birekoth, Aleph Motivation, and I want to say special thanks to my boy Nelvis at King's Rant Nation. It took one person to reach me, and I'm praying that I would have reached you. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification icon, and see you in the next one. I'm urging you to keep going hard at what you or who you're naturally called to be. Don't waste your life trying to become something you are not. Be the best version of yourself before you die.